I, I think I'm live now. Let's see. And I know there's some of you already in here. Do I go to the top? I guess I do. Go to the top and Joel's life vlog and Randy's here and Cheryl's here. Hello, hello. Hello, Marilyn. And let's see. I got Day. Hey, Day. Day's still working on hometown blogs. And Cheryl's knitting. Marilyn's working on making her backside bigger. And Marilyn, let's see, there's Joanna. Hey, Joanna. I'm reading real fast. There's Sheila. Sheila.
Hello, can you hear me?
Long time no see. So
it hasn't been that long.
Oh, it's been a while. Yeah.
About a week.
Okay. Are you all fixing to go on the trip? It's about time for it, ain't it?
Yeah, Friday morning.
Friday. Oh, that's not long off.
Well, I have to leave here at 3 a.m. to drive to a friend's house in Oklahoma City because she's going to give me a ride to and from the airport. Okay. And I'll leave my car at her house. That way I don't have to pay. Because if you leave at the airport, it's like $20 a day.
Yeah.
And she said, no, don't do that. I'll just take you. So.
Yeah, that'll work.
Yes, I'm doing that. We just had storms come through, not here, but maybe 20 minutes away. And it's like golf ball size hail. And said big. It was hard hail. And it's like busted out windows and car windshields and all that.
Oh, wow. Let's see, y'all had storms a day or two ago too, didn't you? Or a few days ago?
No, just some rain.
Okay.
About Sunday, it rained about all day. On and off.
We could still use some rain. It's just
but we didn't get a drop today. But on the good side, we didn't get any hail either.
Yeah. Hi, Ginger, and hi, Marla Hannah.
Because that hail can just destroy a vehicle.
Yeah, it can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Joanna's fixing to eat. We've already had supper. You've already had supper too, hadn't you?
Yeah.
Joanna,
I fixed me some macaroni and cheese from a box. I had that. Trying not to cook too much because I don't want to have stuff left of me gone, for a week. So trying to limit what I'm cooking.
Or even what you buy and have in the refrigerator.
Yeah. Like I'm not buying milk or bread or any of that. So just kind of eating what I can find here.
Oh, well, you be all right.
Oh, yeah, I got plenty here, so.
But just think, if you don't eat now, just think all that good food on your cruise.
Yeah.
Y'all, I've heard y'all talk about the food.
We're gonna eat good, I think.
Hello, Jane Martin. Oh, and there's the other Marla. Yeah. And Mary Webb and Linda Brookshire. Hello, girls. Hello, Gladys and Deborah. Oh, and there's Jackie. So
am I here?
Hi, Jackie.
You're here.
I don't. Oh, I'm on the wrong. I was on YouTube. Not. Had the wrong window up.
Oh.
Hi. Hi, Sheila.
Hello.
You getting ready to travel?
Yep, I am.
Yeah, she just told us she's leaving Friday, early Friday morning.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I'll be packing, and getting everything finalized Thursday.
Yeah.
So. Thursday. Yeah, you better.
Yeah, it's my last day to get stuff done.
Are you driving to the...
No, I'm going to drive to someone's house and they're going to drive me to the airport. But I have to be at the airport at 4:30 and the plane leaves at 6:30. You have to be there 2 hours ahead of time, which
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, sit there forever.
It,
You know.
it's not going to take you long to drive to the airport, though, is it? From where you're at?
No. It might be 20 minutes or so after I'm trying to find you on YouTube, but I'm not having much luck.
Hi, Mary. Hi, Cheryl.
I may have to go over
Hello,
here.
Deb S. Deb S, come up.
I have to do a search.
Hi, Joanna. Oh, who did I miss? Hello, everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to say hello to everybody too, because I think I've missed saying hello. I was reading them and putting them up on the screen, but then if I could catch them, but I don't think I said hello.
Then you feel bad.
Are you on Rita's Roost or are you on something else?
It's Rita's Roost.
Well, I did a search on YouTube and it brings you up, but the first one is like 4 months ago with you
Wow.
using that scrubby thing. Let me go through it, see what you got on, see if I can find it. No.
Hello, Carol Seymour.
Hello, Carol.
Recently uploaded.
Well, I don't know what to tell you, but it ought to be there.
You would think.
I feel dirty. I was outside yard working today since it was a little cooler. It was only in the mid 80s here.
Yeah, it's been a whole lot better the last day or two. If we just get some rain.
Oh, I see it now. That was really weird because it had a picture of you, but you had different clothes, a different shirt than what you're wearing now. And then all at once it went to exactly what I see on my phone.
Huh. Well, when I set it up, I had on different clothes.
Maybe that was it. Because I kept thinking, no, that's not it. That's not what she's got on. But then it did change. I like it where I can see it on the screen better because I can read the comments.
Yeah, on the big screen.
Yeah, so I got it. So.
Everybody give Rita a thumbs up. I remembered this time I didn't need Brandy to tell me.
Oh, well, I can't because I'm looking at it through my phone. Oh. And if I do anything, it'll kick me out.
Yeah.
So I can't do it right now.
And give Jackie a thumbs up and Sheila a thumbs up and Jane. Did I get dressed up for y'all? I have on my nightgown, so.
Well, that's a pretty nightgown.
It's actually new, so.
Oh.
Because I'm usually in my nightgown, but not tonight. I'm not.
Hello, Joan.
Yeah, hi, Joan. Hi, there's Wilkes. I see Wilkes. Oh, Randy must have left and come back. You're learning, Jackie. Oh,
I am, thanks to you, Randy. You always remind everyone, so now I go, oh, gotta hit the thumbs up.
Well, Jane Martin says you didn't tell us it was a pajama party.
But anymore, as the days are getting shorter and all, if it's nighttime, it's pajama time.
Oh.
Yeah.
In the summertime, it ain't the same, but in the winter,
yeah, it's staying a lot darker in the morning. I've noticed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot darker.
I think it's November this year, isn't it, where we change back?
I think so. Yeah.
I'm hoping this will be the last time we do this.
Well, I've hoped that every year, but then they keep changing. They keep doing it.
Hi, Bernice.
I know.
And they keep talking about it, but
I I know, but then they don't do anything about it. Hey, Bernice.
Yeah.
Cheryl's had hers on since
No,
6.
it's not quite dark. It didn't like much, but it's still kind of light.
I think it's dark here. Shannon calls me at 7, so you better talk to Shannon if she calls you. Oh, Kathy's quilt says hello, Tita. Tell Randy that he isn't the first one here if he leaves. I don't make the rules, Marilyn. We'll let y'all make the rules. So what time? I want it to stay normal time, not the daylight.
I want it to be standard, not daylight.
Me too.
Standard's like the way it used to be.
Yeah, the real time.
Yeah.
I don't like it
But
being
my
dark so early.
understanding is the reason they came up with that was to give farmers more daylight time to work on the crops.
But
That
but
was the
it,
reason.
but it didn't make it the days any longer.
It
I mean,
didn't
just
make it.
didn't
It's
change.
darker in the morning, so it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
You're not saving any daylight.
You work when you can. When it's too dark to see, you don't work anymore. So.
Farmers get up so early anyway, whether it's dark or light, so
Yeah.
it doesn't make sense.
It's
So I
been
don't
dark
know.
for 1.5 hours or more. Bernice don't like it.
Well, I don't know. To me, you get more of a gloomy mood when it's dark all the time, or real early,
Yeah, I don't like it dark at 5:30.
No,
At least
but,
6.
but I was ready for summer to be over, though. Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I'm tired of that hot weather. Whew.
Uh-huh. Now we'll probably get tired of it being dark early, but
Yeah.
can't please us, can they?
Well, that may be why I have a lot of lights on in the house.
Yeah, I turn on a lot of lights, and Terry said, "Are you going to turn those lights off?" You
Yeah.
left that room and you left that light on.
Say, well, I'm going back in a little bit.
Yeah, yeah.
Me too, Jane. I can stay out longer in the summertime because I can drive home in the
Oh, I don't
light.
like to drive. I don't drive after dark anymore if I can help it at all.
I try not to, but sometimes I have to.
I just have bad vision, night vision, always have.
Mary Webb, 100 here now. Summer won't let go. Oh, and Mary Webb's in California.
Now, we've had a morning or two, it was in the high 50s,
Uh-huh. Yeah. It's
So,
depressing when it's dark so early. I would think so, especially if you lived alone and stuff. It would be kind of depressing, I think. But
Randy, you better be careful.
him and Marilyn's gonna fight, ain't they?
Marilyn's gonna get you. Don't let him know how old I am. I'll never hear the end of the jokes.
yeah, some people are preparing for a hurricane.
Yeah. I'm seeing that.
I missed that. Where is it?
Coming in Florida, isn't
Florida,
it?
all along, like, I think on the coast, on the Gulf side.
Oh, see Joan. Well, see Joan's getting ready for the hurricane.
Yeah. Now, this one lady was on earlier on TV, and they were predicting where she's at. The water's going to get 7 feet high.
Ooh.
And she said that was going to be, so high. But she said 2 feet above that, everything will be okay. But how do you put everything that high?
Yeah.
You can't, So, well, I'm going to have to plug my phone in. But to do that, I'm going to have to move my chair back
Yeah.
because my cord is small. Doesn't have a lot of length to it.
Jane, now they're saying we'll get effects even though we aren't the predicted cone. Tornadoes, wind, and flooding.
Well, our rain is kind of passed on now. Oh, we didn't get nothing.
Uh,
Hello, Joseph. I don't know
But a
how to
lot
say
of it's going
I,
south and southwest.
I don't try saying Joseph's last name. There's a few last names on here I don't want to try.
New Pale. Is it just New Pale?
I got to plug my phone
I'm gonna have to check the weather and see where that's going.
At a cat 4, that's pretty strong.
Yeah.
in. Yeah.
Joan.
Bring your plants in that are in pots. Put them in a garage or something. Always worry about the plants that are outside.
And Bernice says we need Kathy and Francis. That's the hen you started watching with. Yep. Well, Kathy could come up now. Francis, I guess, is probably back at the hospital with John.
Have you heard anything about him?
She told us last night he was back in the hospital, but that's about all I could tell you.
Again? Oh my gosh.
Again. Mhm.
He's getting to where he's staying in the hospital more than he's at home.
Yep. Yeah.
And I know it's hard on Frances. I know exactly what she's.
I mean, it's draining,
It is.
because you don't get to sleep in your own bed. You're in a different environment. You're eating different food.
Hey, Pam. Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Pam.
And Lynn's got a quilt on the frame to finish. Get in the mail in the morning.
It's kind of late for hurricanes, though.
Well, it usually starts up in October again, doesn't it? Hurricane, twice a year.
I don't
It's
know.
like spring and fall.
Well, tornadoes are spring and fall, but hurricanes, I thought they were just
Just spring.
not spring, late summer, isn't it? Late summer.
It's more in summertime. I don't. Now, we lived in Tallahassee, Florida for like 5 years. And there was one that came through, but we just had like a lot of rain and wind from it. But it was in September, and they saying it was late for a hurricane.
Huh.
I
Okay.
just remember that. And a lot of it lived in a real wooded area in a subdivision, and a lot of the leaves had fallen down on the ground. There was so much wind that it sucked up the leaves, and it was between the screen and the window. It's that much force, and you could just dip it out with your hand.
Huh.
Well, Gladys. Hi, Gladys. South Dakota sounds great right now. Can I come?
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Good. Bye, Joan. Be careful. Take care of that greenhouse.
Yeah.
Oh, does she mean she's going to leave for the hurricane?
Oh, I thought she meant now. And go tie down the greenhouse.
Going to leave my glass greenhouse will blow away.
Yeah.
I think she means she's leaving. Are you evacuating for the hurricane? I'm thinking, but don't hold me to that.
They said hurricane season is June till November
November here in
in the south.
South. Okay.
Seems like it affects up around New Orleans a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Heads up that way.
Hey, Pam.
Hello, ladies.
Hi, Pam.
Hi, Jackie. One of these days, me and you got to get together. I know.
Yeah, I was fixing to ask if you girls ever got together, but
No, we're about 30 miles apart. They've never gotten together.
We
I
will.
don't
We
usually go
will.
down there unless I may have a doctor.
Okay, girls, I want to know why.
Why? Well,
Yeah.
let's see. I have to take care of my husband, and we have had COVID.
Uh-oh. That's a
Everybody in
good
the
reason
house
because
has
of
had
COVID.
COVID, except for the one that brought it home from his girlfriend.
Mm,
I only passed through on my way to my doctor's house,
do you?
my daughter's house.
Daughter's house.
Because 30 miles is just like a day trip. You know,
Well,
if
it
you
is.
have
That's where
time,
some of my
you know.
doctors are.
Yeah,
Probably
Now,
not far from Pam.
I think I got that too close.
Sunday at church, half of the choir was missing because they're out with COVID.
oh,
It's everywhere. I went and saw my doctor today,
Great.
and I took Pat to his GP yesterday, urologist Friday, and veteran Thursday.
Oh,
So
Oh,
I'm
my
hopefully
goodness.
I've got to go get a X-ray done. You know, I told you I fell about a month and a half ago in the living room. So I don't know what I've done in there,
no.
and she wants to get a look at it.
huh.
Yeah.
Is she in Weatherford too?
Yeah, at Campbell Clinic. She wants me to go over to Gateway and get a X-ray done.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm trying to stay away from some people that I know have been sick and I'm not around them, and just
Yeah.
ones I know are really well, you know. So,
Let me
But you
tell you, from the sounds of it, it's been all over the United States. She said at least everybody's symptoms haven't been as bad as originally.
because if I test positive on that cruise, I am quarantined to my room
Well, don't do like the Fabric Patch did when they went
until
to Italy
till I
last
get
year.
off.
They some of them went and got their shot before the trip, and
Oh,
it still made them show positive. So they couldn't get on the cruise ship. They had to just get taxis and follow the cruise ship along the pathway.
oh my gosh.
The
No, I'm not, I probably won't do my COVID shot until I do my flu shot, which, you know, that's going to be at least a month away, you know, so.
yeah, well, I hadn't had one, ain't getting one.
But the girl I'm rooming with, my friend, she's going to take some COVID tests just in case we get a symptom, and we could, you know, test, and that way we would know.
Yeah, there was like 6 of them that weren't able. Sandy came up positive, so her and her husband had to stay off the ship. And then the guy that's RNG, whoever the travel agent is, the 2 guys,
Yeah.
one of them showed up positive, so the travel agent guys couldn't be on the
Oh,
ship to
no.
take them places.
That's
And
awful.
then another couple, and it was from getting their shots too soon before the trip.
Mm.
Joan, you keep us updated how it goes for you after you get evacuated. Let's hear from you. She's
Yeah.
evacuating tomorrow night.
She might have to drive up and down the roads to find her chicks. Hope not.
Yeah, she
Well,
said dreading it, but I'm dreading it for you too.
for the last week, I can time it to about 6:30 a.m. Open my back door, and there's a rooster and about 4 or 5 hens. And when he starts yelling, it is so loud it hurts my ears. He is so close, and they stay for about 15 minutes,
Did you use yours?
just like pecking in the grass, you know. And then he takes off, going back home, and each one of those hens just follow him. But they don't stay long.
Huh.
But only reason he can have a rooster, it was like grandfathered in, because nowadays you can't have a rooster here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I don't know. I've got a hen
he's
that
had
won't
those
shut
for
up.
so
She
long.
talks constantly.
Mm.
She wants bread, not scratch, not feed, but bread. And she'll sit at the back door and just go on and
Oh my goodness.
on.
Mm.
Like that rooster here that wants his cat food. Looking in the window at me, just staring, and then starts crowing.
Yeah, Joanne,
never
I don't
seen
like
it.
to get my flu shot too early, you know.
I've never seen a hen that's as chattery as she is.
Sheila, did you see what Randy wrote when you said drive up and down the road looking for the chicks?
Oh my gosh. What chicks?
They're saying rise and shine. Yeah, that is funny, Joseph, isn't it?
I tied my knot too tight. I can't get it to go back through the quilt. I'm just going to have to cut it.
Oh, Shannon. Hey, Shannon.
I got to go get, I finally got that dress back from my grandson's girlfriend's house. So now that I've got the last dress, all I got to do is throw it in the package and drop it off at the mailbox for Donna's handmade by Yang. Yep, I can tell my grandson's home when I hear the trash can coming up the driveway.
Nah. You're not your chickens. You shouldn't have to feed them. And there's Janet. Hey, Janet.
Oh, shoot.
Well, probably once you start feeding them, I think then they get used to that. Then they'll keep coming back and coming back, you know.
Oh, the last place we lived, it was this little black hen, not very big. She's from down the street, but it's like, okay, I'm 3 houses away from my house and I'm lost, you know? And we can't wait. And one of these days she's going to figure out she's not that far from home. Well, my daughter came over to help mow, and she was mowing the ditch, and the grass had got pretty high. Next thing she knew, feather was flying everywhere.
Oh my goodness.
She was sitting on a nest, and
Huh.
she wasn't leaving that nest.
Hi,
I
Kathy.
knew they weren't fertile because she'd been hanging out down at our house too long.
Randy's coming by Jackie's tomorrow.
Really? Where at, Randy?
Don't stand out on the street. He's looking to pick up chicks.
Looking for chicks.
You going down 20, I-20? Or going through with I-20? That's by Pam.
Yeah. Tell him to take the new Rick Williams bypass.
I want to know from Kathy, how did the craft fair go?
Kathy, come up for a while and talk to him.
Let us know how that went. I think she was talking about this would be the last one she was going to do.
Colton? I know he's in the house because somebody's in the kitchen, and my husband can't get up to go to the kitchen.
You hope that's who it is.
Well,
Houston head and
I got that
Amarillo.
shower done today.
Thank you, Marilyn. I might.
I'll lock the doors.
Oh, he's in Houston heading to Amarillo.
And Marilyn told Jackie to lock the doors.
Sounds like he'll be coming up to I-40 also going to Amarillo.
From Houston going to Amarillo? That's not anywhere near me. I have never been to Amarillo.
I don't think I have either.
I haven't.
I might have gone through it. I don't know, on my way to California or something. Um, we had hamburgers earlier, so you still got that stuff left over from the other night. Plus,
Oh,
your spaghetti there,
Janet's
too.
on here.
Hi, Janet.
Mhm.
I miss
We
your
miss
dad.
we miss JL. We do.
Yeah, we do.
Who's JL?
Janet's dad. He watched us, and we were his sisters, and we would wave to him. Sheila
Okay.
gifted him a quilt, so he. But Lance, he passed away a few months ago.
I think I vaguely remember that. I don't know if it's my medication or my age is getting so bad on my memory. It's almost scary.
Yeah,
Well,
Wanda was up here. She could sing to us, couldn't she? That song, Amarillo by Morning.
That is a pretty song.
Are you doing okay, Janet?
man, I can't tie this knot for the life of me.
I have no idea where Lufkin is,
Mm,
or if that was misspelled. I don't know.
Might be wrong, but is that where Willie Nelson hangs out? Am I thinking of another town?
I don't know.
I'm not sure where Willie Nelson's ranch is at.
and hello, J. Mary. What a day today is. Let's make it better.
I don't know why those scissors aren't closing like they should.
Hope it wasn't too bad for you, Mary.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Hello, Lisa.
it's not easy losing someone.
Yeah, I was summer before last when I was so sick because of my blood pressure. I could hardly just stagger wherever I was going.
Hmm.
Uh, I didn't call my dad that summer. And I always tell him, call me. We just met, like 14 years ago. And only seen each other twice. Anyway, whenever I was sick and everything, Pat kept saying, "Have you talked to your dad lately?" I went, No, but I tell him to call me all the time. And then that was last November that his niece called me and told me he had passed away. And he had passed away the 1st of September, but she didn't know about me until she got the will. Surprise!
Yeah.
What's funny is her name's Pamela too.
Uh-huh.
I always wonder, since I found out that, I always wonder if his sister, his half sister, named her daughter because she knew he had a daughter somewhere named Pamela, or that just happened to be a real popular name around that time. I'm going to tie another knot in this, and I'm just going to leave it alone.
Everybody needs to get their umbrellas ready. I hope so.
We need some more rain.
We do too.
Until we had rain on Sunday, the news was saying it'd been like 41 days since we'd had rain.
Ooh, wow.
So it's been dry here.
Yeah, we got a really good rain shower. I guess it was night before last. I started to say something about there was a couple clouds coming right before dark that looked sort of like rain clouds, but I thought, don't jinx it.
Mhm.
But sure enough, I heard
And we
thunder
didn't
during
get a
the
hard
night.
rain on Sunday. It was just kind of a slow drizzle rain on and off. Was all that we got.
Now I gotta get these threads to go back inside the blanket where I knotted it. I'm new to this hand quilting stuff.
Yeah, Janet, it's comforting to know, that he went to heaven. but we still miss them, not being here on Earth. But they're in a better place.
It's
And to live a long, happy life for 92 years, that's wonderful.
It
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
My dad had just turned 97 the week before he died.
Oh, he lived a long life too.
Yeah.
A lot of men don't live to be in their 90s.
And Joanna, I haven't heard from Ashley in a few days. Toodles, have you heard from Ashley?
Did what?
They're talking about Ashley.
So what's going on with Ashley? Because it says, I think Ashley has all her doctor appointments tomorrow to find out her results.
Crohn's, wasn't it?
I think so. Or
Was
she
it?
didn't. Or she didn't know.
I think they had called her and came back with the results. They had done tests, and I think they had come back with Crohn's as one of the things.
Oh. Uh-huh.
But I think there was some other stuff too. Okay. Finally got the knot hid. Oh,
It
these
says
glasses are too.
Ashley has a live planned this Friday.
God.
Yeah, I had it says on here, Joanne said Crohn's or gallbladder. I think it was one of both.
Jane Martin says she's supposed to have gallbladder surgery and maybe some procedure for Crohn's.
Yeah. Shoot, I had mine taken out just a week and a half or so after my daughter was first born.
Ugh.
Yeah. Nobody to babysit. And the lab tech called his wife and said, yeah, we'll take her. He goes, what are you doing in here in the hospital, 19 years old, blah, blah, blah. And I told him how I just had a baby and my mom couldn't stay. She had to get back to work. And what did I do with my needle? See, I can't even keep up with track stuff in front of me. Maybe I need to put those glasses back on them a little bit stronger.
You need to wear a needle minder on your shirt so you know where your needle is. Right, Rita?
Right. I know all too well about losing needles.
Especially the expensive needles. Oh,
Mine are seam rippers. I must have a dozen seam rippers hidden around the house somewhere.
Found it.
Did you?
Oh, my dog is. Have you ever give your dog one of those cow hoof that you can get at the feed store or whatever? Calf hoof?
Used to years ago.
Oh, man, them things stink when they chew on them.
Yeah, we stopped. And pig ears. I read that pig ears were real bad for them after we'd given them to our dogs.
Yeah. Well, whenever my daughter comes over and trims the donkey and the mini and the pony, she'll get and chewing those, and they're nowhere as bad. But that calf one, she comes up and wants to get in your face after she's been chewing on it.
I've done that before, have my glasses on top of my head, and I'd be looking for my glasses.
Hey, I have been on my phone looking for my phone.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Well, many time I've been in a room looking for my phone, and I looked right over it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know how many times I was looking for something that I couldn't remember what I was looking for. I went to get salt earlier in the kitchen, couldn't find it, but I'd gone back to sit down, done something for my husband. He says, while you're up, do this. I did that and then sat down. I went, now why did I go to the kitchen?
Kathy, you was in that bottom row. I missed you. So.
Yeah, I just said knock knock.
Uh-huh.
Hi, Kathy. How are you?
I'm fine,
Everybody's waiting
Sheila.
to
How you
hear.
doing?
Here's
Did
Good.
what?
good.
Good. I want to hear about your craft fair.
It was hot.
Did you do a lot of sales? Was it
We
productive?
did. We did more than we did last year.
Did you? Well,
We
good.
did good.
Was it
Really
about the
did.
same
Made
time
a
of the
pretty
year?
good dent.
Done 1,900 something.
Yeah,
think
Larry
some
said
people
I
are
did
starting.
just over $1,900.
Woo!
Oh my goodness. That's a lot.
I have done as much as 3,200,
Hmm.
Shh.
Yeah.
Somebody
and that
might
was
hear
me
you.
and him working steady the whole time.
Yeah.
Huh.
Our little flea market thing, you have to go. You have to get a sales permit now, tax certificate to sell anything out there.
Well,
And in
this is
some
a big.
places, you have to turn in your yard sale revenue amount.
Yeah, this is a big show. So it's been going on for, I think, about 40 years, and I've been doing it for about 25.
Have you?
No, Randy, I did not stay on my feet. I sit in my chair with the fan blowing on me.
Yeah.
Uh, my husband, he does most of the work.
We
He
have
puts,
one. We have one here called Affair of the Heart. They're
uh-huh.
here. They're here in October, and then in February they're in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Oh, okay.
But it's a big one, and there's like I don't know how many tents full there will be,
Yeah,
plus some
this one's a
inside
big
building.
one.
It started out small, but
This one's a,
it's gotten so big. I really don't enjoy going anymore because it's so
yeah.
packed.
Ours is pretty big, but Saturday is the biggest day,
Is it?
and Sunday's a lot slower.
Yeah, ours is usually Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yeah,
when
they
it-
have one up at Stone Mountain on the north side of town. It's 4
Uh-huh.
days,
Is
and
it?
I've never done it, but I wouldn't mind doing it because it's about a little over an hour drive each
Yeah,
way, so we could do it and come home
yeah.
every night.
That'd be
But
nice when you could come home at night. You know.
yeah,
Long time ago, me and
um,
my daughter wanted to find an old Airstream and set it up with stuff so we could just stay in it down there at night.
mm-hmm.
I heard.
Anyway, we're both still tired.
Are you?
You are, yeah. Hey,
Yeah.
guess who Nancy and Linda Hauser?
Hello, everybody.
Well, there was
I was
nine.
I was in the chat a little bit yesterday and
Are you?
seen that Francis was on there.
Yeah, I heard John's back in the hospital.
Yeah, that's what she said. I was afraid since we hadn't heard from her in a while that something bad had happened, but
Yeah.
evidently not. So I was glad of that.
See. Good night to Bernice.
I think I've decided I want to try that pattern that you're working on right now, Rita.
This Tangled one.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy. It's simple.
Is it one that you bought? I mean, you sell?
I can sell you this used one.
Hey, that's fine with me.
It's gently used. So.
Doesn't bother me at all. Hey, you're looking
Is
at the girl
that
that
hard
buys
to
fabric
do?
from
Huh?
thrift shops.
It's real simple. It really is.
Okay.
Dang it. Pulled my knot through. I'm just so nervous to get on this Bargello yet. I don't know why, but
I got mine all done.
I
So
know you do.
Hers is beautiful.
Yeah, I saw the picture of it.
Yes,
I
it is
finished-
beautiful.
I
What
put-
you been doing, Sheila? We hadn't been hearing from you too much.
Well, I'm getting ready to leave Friday morning, going on a cruise.
She
Oh
doesn't
yeah,
stay
I knew
home
it was
long
about
enough.
time. Do what, Jackie?
She doesn't stay home long enough to get on here anymore.
Yeah, that's true.
Traveler.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
What?
She went off.
Oh,
She'll have to come back.
It ain't gonna be long before I go to bed.
we've had our
I
house
tell
with
you.
those workers in our house all day today. Can't
Did-
use the shower until tomorrow night.
What do you have to let everything set up? Did they get it all done? Or they're just letting it
Yeah,
dry?
it's done. Ain't worth the money, but
Oh.
Tell me about it. We had both our bathrooms redone 3 years ago. They had the tub taken out, and a big shower put in.
yeah.
It was not worth the money. It was not.
Oh, you'd fall over if you heard what we paid or what my husband paid.
Well, ours was 12,000
Put
for
four
both
more on that.
bathrooms.
Put four more on that just for the shower.
How much?
4 more to what you just said.
Oh,
Wow.
well, it's went up in 3 years, so
That's just the shower. I mean, it looks nice, but
did you have it tiled?
no, it's this special type of material. It's like one sheet.
Oh, that's
But
what we
it's-
had put in.
It's some kind of plastic type material. It's not fiberglass.
Yeah,
Comes with a
that's
lifetime
what we had put
guarantee.
in. And I like
It's
it except for the grout. You
Well,
know, you
this-
got to have a little bit of grout.
Well, this has silicone in the corners.
Yeah, that's
then
what
it
I'm talking about.
Yeah, it used just because of fabric. I'm going to say Moda. What is that? The equivalent to plumbing. Oh heck, what's the name of that company? Anyway, all that fixtures and stuff is not supposed to get calcium on it and all that other.
Hmm.
And
That's
the
what they said
walls,
about mine.
the walls and everything are supposed to, stay cleaner and not get all that buildup on them and
Mhm.
easier to clean. You can write
They
on them
said-
with a magic marker and then wipe it off with alcohol.
Yeah, they said that my
Go ahead and post it, Mary. She wants to post a free pattern. Go ahead and post it. Sorry.
yeah, they said that my where they did, I call it grout, but it's not grout, it's the silicone
Yeah.
stuff, where they put that in the little joints. It wasn't
Right.
supposed to mildew, but mold, but it's starting to.
Well, this one comes with a lifetime guarantee, and it's done. It's sort of one of those one day done deal things. They were
That's what
actually
mine
done
was.
by. Pat just didn't want workers in here for like a week or so when we had our bathroom done, but our
Mhm.
bathroom was toilet, sink, cabinet. Tear down a shower closet and a closet and turn it into a big shower. And the
Mhm.
floor had to have a leveling stuff put on it, and it was just. And I had those subway tiles instead of the bigger tiles,
Mhm.
so it took a little longer. Plus, it was in January or so that we did it, and it was an ice day, so it took there was a day he couldn't come. It was a friend of mine. But I think we did that whole bathroom for like $4,000.
Yeah,
We bought the material and then he did the labor.
yeah. We bought all the stuff too on ours, except for in the shower.
Yeah.
They furnished the shower knobs and then the spray thing and all of that.
Yeah, we got one that you can
All
put
of that was included.
the hand thing on a pole so you can slide it up and down.
Yeah,
That way, when Pat's in there, he can put it on there and move it down to him on a seat.
yeah. Yeah, we bought our own flooring. We bought our new toilet and
See, I still got
um
to do all the rest of that. I'm just going to give
oh
it a
no,
good
we
coat of paint. We're selling
mm-hmm.
it next year anyway.
Oh, okay.
We've been waiting for my grandson to graduate or my daughter to build her house back after the fire. So at this point, it looks like it's going to be when he graduates and goes off to college.
Okay.
The house she wants to build, she didn't get enough money to build it, so she's refusing to build anything now.
Yeah.
Just live in the
Oh,
RV.
guess who, Nancy? They've already come out once and the warranty's off on it. But
Huh.
my grandson, he does that stuff and he said he would come and replace it for me.
Yeah.
He said there's some spray you can spray on it to stop that. So I'm hoping he'll do that. I just got to get
Usually
him
you
out.
can buy that and it'll say mold free. But
Mm-hmm.
I've got to paint the ceiling in there because the grandsons take such long one grandson takes such long hot showers. Hold on a second, I'm gonna have to mute you.
So Mama's went and looked at that pattern J. Mary posted. I haven't yet. They say
No, I haven't. What's the name of it? I'll look it up.
Where'd you go to? Right here, Flamingo Toes U.S. State Map Quilt.
Oh, there it is. Okay, flamingo toes.
And hello, Lady Sky. And I think I miss anybody else?
Toes. So I wonder why Sheila hasn't come back.
Don't know.
Flamingo toes.
I don't see nobody in the down below waiting to come up.
She might have had a problem.
Mm-hmm. Watching the news, reporter said median price of a home nationwide is $888,000. Wow. Anybody got one of them walk-in tubs?
My son had one and they hated it and they took it out.
Huh.
They said he said you had to get in it and turn the water on in order to take a bath. You had to get in it, close the door, turn the shower on. And they don't tell you have to have a bigger hot water heater. You do. And said that you can't get out of it until the water completely drains out.
Well, you're there a long time then, aren't you?
Yes. Can't you imagine when you first get in there sitting on that cold seat? And he said they hated it, so they took it out and put in a big walk-in shower.
Hmm.
And then he sold it to somebody else for a couple $1,000, I think.
Yeah, Jane Martin said you'd freeze your butt off waiting for it to fill and empty.
Isn't that the truth? And then they don't tell you that you got to have a bigger water heater because it takes it a while to fill up and it holds a lot of water.
Yeah.
I used to say I wanted one until he got his.
Oh,
and I said,
Randy
no.
says some have heated seats.
Yeah, they do. My son also heated the floors in one of his bathrooms.
Jackie,
And-
did you do it yourself?
You must have. You're muted.
Uh-oh. Am
There
I
you
back?
go. Yeah.
I don't think I did. I muted you. Oh, there's crafting with Vivian.
Hello, Vivian. I muted the wrong one. I was looking at the YouTube and
Yeah.
muted the wrong one. Well, I'm sorry, Randy. I thought you could. Do you know sign language?
Oh. Yeah. Do you know sign language? Was you actually doing sign language?
Yeah, but just a little bit.
Oh.
Learned it as a kid. We used to do that in school.
Okay.
I think that's a good idea.
Mhm.
Never know when you might run into somebody that can't hear.
Yeah, I never have.
I have several times,
Really.
but I still don't know how to do it.
I read once that they prefer trying to talk or read lips.
Yeah.
Not
I
using-
Somewhere in
follow
store.
a lady. Y'all might be interested in looking her up. She's called, I think it's Grandma Belinda's quilting page. Let me see if I can find her. It's on Facebook. Let me see. She's all the time posting something, and boy, you talking about quilts. She can make them.
Oh. All right. Here. Let me post a link for Sheila again.
Don't anybody
Marilyn, you're funny.
that company that we got the shower thing from, I think it was called West Shore. They do a lot of advertising on YouTube about how they can come in and put a shower in one day.
You are going to love this.
Whew. Lucy, go somewhere with that thing.
Here, this lady I follow she's on Facebook, and it's called Grandma Belinda's Sewing Club. Boy, she makes some stuff, and she's deaf, and she's out of California, and she talks.
Yeah.
I posted the link, Sheila. There she is. Down.
Did
There you-
somebody ever put up a pattern where they put it on here, or they put it on your Facebook page?
She put the link to it on here.
Oh, okay. I've got probably 75 quilt books that I've bought at
Kathy,
different
do you
places.
still have it so we can show it? So we show a picture of it? Do you still have
I went out of it.
Ooh, look at that quilt they've got on display. It's the United States.
Yeah.
Every state is on there. That's so pretty.
That reminds me of somebody. I don't remember who the person was. They go to estate sales and look for stuff that people passed away and never got to finish, so she finishes it for them. And somebody had embroidered all the states, and then there was a saying like a panel, and you put all the stuff together and had each state around it.
I don't know if I would do that one.
You got it where I can make you big and show them?
Yeah, I'm trying to bring it up. Let's see.
All right, I'm gonna make.
Now tell me if you can see it.
I can't see it yet.
Right.
Oh, I see it. Turn it the other way a little bit. Tilt it towards
This way?
that. There. That's a little bit better. Oh,
Mm.
no.
Forward a bit. There,
There you go.
stop.
Okay.
You have to sort of see it sideways.
Well, now how do they make them pieces? How do they make them stay?
That's what I was wondering. Let me see if I can do it better this way. Okay, now.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
but I got the idea.
It went
Looks like,
off.
Now, it's
Just-
hamburgers now.
Yeah,
it looks like a map though. But how do they?
it does. Here's another one that's a little brighter. Let's see if I can get on it.
You know, it'd be real pretty if they put the flowers of every state.
Yeah, that would be.
That's what that other one was. It was embroidered with a flower, and she'd done the flower, and it said what the name of the flower was.
And guess who Nancy's asking about this one? No, it's a jelly roll that's cut
Try
into.
those two, Rita. Try
Yeah.
that. That one
Yeah, that
shows
looks
up
good.
better.
Okay.
Oh yeah, I see that now.
Yeah.
It may be more of applique.
Yeah.
It looks like it might be.
Something popped up on my YouTube was for Handy Quilter Company. And now a bunch of other stuff has popped up because I watched a little bit of that one, and it was doing collage with fabric on a quilt.
Randy liked the hamburger.
I don't blame him. I did too.
I had one of those today.
Oh,
They always, that's one thing you can't sue as a food company for false advertisement of food. Nothing ever.
I
looks
don't
like the
even know
picture.
who it was. The hamburger.
I think it was Whataburger.
Oh, okay.
Jay Mary says
And as big as this town
cut
is,
each state out.
I can't believe I know why they took out Burger King, because they were working on Main Street for so long and it was hard to get to it. But of all the hamburger places in this town, nobody's brought back Burger King yet. I mean, I sure do miss it.
Okay.
Yeah, I like their hamburger.
I have a
I
hard
do
time when I
too.
go to get a Whopper. I always tell them to give me a Whataburger. I tell them to give me a Whopper.
And hello, Miss Slim Twiggy.
Hi, Slim Twiggy.
It's been a few days since we've seen you on here.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
true.
Been a few weeks since I've seen you.
Weeks, months, last year.
I think months for us.
Time to change out glasses again.
What nice things are you making, Slim?
It came out.
Free Canada map on that site too. The free Canada map too.
Has anybody been on Carrie's channel?
I
No.
haven't lately.
I saw a picture of her foot the other day on Facebook.
What'd she do to it?
Stepped on a nail.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes. I did see that. That was the last time I seen it.
My daughter used to. Most accident prone child you ever saw was my daughter. And when we first moved out in the country, she stepped on a nail I don't know how many times. Remember those rubber flip flops that used to be real popular?
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
She stepped on a nail when she went to put the trash in the burn barrel. And I took her to the doctor, and we just could not get that thing to heal up. And she was going to go off. I think it was a Girl Scout. I can't remember. Campfire Girls camp in Glen Rose. And the doctor told her she could go, but when she got in the shower, I'd take a trash bag, put it over her foot, and tape it on. Well, she was in the shower there, and she started pushing on her foot, and a piece of rubber popped out from where that nail went up in her shoe. It popped the rubber up in her foot. And it wouldn't heal because it was a foreign object up in there. Once she pushed that thing, it popped out, healed right up.
Huh.
Good.
But that wasn't her last time to step on a nail.
Yeah,
Well,
even
you
if
know
they did even if they did an X-ray,
But
the
you
rubber
can have
part
some.
wouldn't show.
Yeah. She got hurt so much when we were in the military and taking her to the base emergency room. When she got old enough, they started questioning her whether I was hurting her or not. One time I was out selling Avon in the neighborhood and the neighbor was watching her. And I came back and she had a Band-Aid on her forehead. Have y'all ever seen those in a playground? Those things that the kids get on and they can rock and it's on a coil spring about that big round?
Uh-huh.
Well, the CBs had come in and put those in the playground in front of our house. And they had them
Including
like
me 5.
within 2 feet or so of each other. Well, she went rocking on one and busted her head on the other one.
They can't see you.
Ooh.
And when I got back, I took
Can't
her.
see
You know
you.
how you get a face bleed, how they bleed so bad? I took her to the base hospital to see if she needed stitches. And I said, listen,
You,
I
Larry.
wasn't even home.
Hello, everybody.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, y'all got to get on to her. She tried to work me to death this past weekend.
Oh,
Oh,
3
my
really?
days to
goodness.
set up and doing and taking out a man. She tried to work me to death in the heat.
She
So y'all
said
gotta
she
sat
sat
her to be
around while
easy
she
on
made
me.
you do all the work.
Mhm.
See y'all later.
Bye.
Bye.
Vivian says I'm out
I
of here.
sit around.
I wanted to say hi. Supper's ready, so I better go take hubby his food. Take care, everyone. Better go take care of that hubby. Don't work him to death like a
Yeah.
cat.
Bye, Vivian.
Well, I fixed him a good meal yesterday. I put a pot roast on with potatoes and carrots and all.
Oh,
Made
that
some
reminds
green
me,
beans.
I got a pot roast in the refrigerator. I need to go buy some vegetables for it.
Yeah,
I'll have to run to the store
it was
tomorrow.
good. We had leftovers today.
That's an easy meal to fix, in the crock pot.
Mm-hmm.
I put it in the crock pot yesterday morning.
Yeah.
I said, that's our supper. I didn't feel like doing much more.
Well,
Yeah.
that was enough, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That was a good meal,
Yeah. I made us some rolls and we were fine.
One of my favorite meals is a pot roast
Uh-huh. Mine too.
with
Mhm.
gravy.
Do you put yours in
I
there
put a
whole or
little-
cut it up?
I put mine whole in the slow cooker and cook it till it comes apart.
That's what I do.
That's the way I
Mhm.
do it. I love it that way.
Francis,
Yes.
is that you down the basement? I think it is. Hope it is.
Looks like her.
Randy says 1 meal for all that work. Poor guy.
Hey, Francis.
Hey,
Francis.
Francis.
Hey.
We hadn't seen you in forever.
Well, you're seeing me with no teeth now.
That's okay. You still
That's
got your
my
bottom ones,
grandmother.
I
don't
gotta
you?
go tomorrow for another fitting. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I'm at the
That's one thing.
hospital, so I won't be on here long.
That's one thing you never saw my grandmother without her teeth. When she had to have a tumor removed, it looked like she was pregnant. She had to get a tumor removed, and it was about the size of a football. And she
Oh,
wouldn't
wow.
let them take her teeth out until she was in that operating room, so nobody would see her. And they better be back in her mouth when she woke up.
Uh,
Well, I got a call in the morning. They called today and I didn't hear it. And I've got another fitting tomorrow. Well, probably tomorrow. I've got to call and see if they want me to come in tomorrow. So I'll have to drive back home and then come back.
Which hospital
Yeah.
is he in?
Duke Regional.
Okay. You like that one better anyway, don't you?
I like Duke Regional. Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
hospital. He was in Duke last time.
So what are
Hmm.
they saying about him?
Well, just that his PTSD is off the charts, and
Huh?
they're the infectious disease people are doing the C. diff thing, and then he's got a UTI, and
Uh-huh.
before they found the fluid around his heart and the blood clot in his lungs, so he's taking blood thinners for that.
Oh my gosh. Numerous things.
Yeah, and then he's supposed to start seeing. Well, they came today while I was going to the doctor, and psychiatric team here is going to try to get him on some medication for his PTSD.
Yeah.
That's good.
Was he in Vietnam?
Yeah, but he still hasn't gotten a rating. 75 years old, hasn't got a rating yet. He has been through a lot of tests in the last couple of weeks for that, but I
Yeah.
don't know if it's gonna do any good or not.
Yeah.
Good to see you, Miss Sheila. I haven't seen you in a long time. Well, I ain't seen none of y'all in a long time.
I was here about a week
I
ago.
saw
We ain't
Pam,
seen.
I saw Pam the other night.
You were on
Was it
here.
last night? Yeah, it was last night because I was talking to you, Kathy. You weren't on there because you were tired.
Yes. We're both still tired.
Yeah,
That heat really took a lot out of us.
I guess
Yeah,
it
that he
did.
do it.
And then it's, Sunday when the show was over, we had to pack up everything, take both the tents
Hmm.
down, put everything in the trailer. And we
Yeah.
finally got home. I think it was about 8 o'clock,
Wow.
and it closed at 5.
Hmm.
I hope you didn't cook.
No,
I hope you
matter of
got you
fact,
something to eat.
we didn't eat anything Sunday night. You know how when you get so
Too
hot,
tired.
you just don't want it.
Yeah, you're just too tired to eat.
Yeah.
Uh huh.
Hey, Cindy, how are you and your youngin' doing? Because he had surgery too the other day.
Mm.
Mm.
Is that the one with the baseball?
It was football. When he played football,
Football.
he hurt his knee. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Back in the summer, though.
Now, where's Miss Rhonda tonight?
She was in chat a few minutes when we come on an hour ago, but I don't know where she's at now.
Okay.
Wayne's got to go. Good night, Wayne. Oh, he's
Night,
hurt.
Good
night.
night.
That's sad.
Oh, bless his heart.
Look, what, look. She should be tired, shouldn't be tired, Larry. Did all the work.
Up there, see, there's
That's
Rhonda.
true. Larry, they're saying I shouldn't be tired because you did all the work.
Well, that's true too. I had to cut grass all day today.
Yeah, and he had to cut grass today before the rain comes in tomorrow.
Uh,
It's
I
lightning
know.
really down here.
Our grass was about that tall the other day.
Oh my
We were
goodness.
sick. My grandson
That
finally
was
got out there
that,
and started mowing and got part of it done because we have,
that was really tall, Pam.
huh?
That was really tall. You sure it was that tall?
Oh yeah, it was well over a foot tall, even more than that.
Oh, I
Our
like
front
mine just
yard
that way.
is you could build 2 houses or 3 houses in a neighborhood in our front yard.
Oh my
That's how
God.
big our front yard is.
Well, my
But,
grass hasn't been cut in 2 weeks, and it's like it's not growing.
well,
It's cause it's been so hot again.
So dry. Yeah.
ours had taken off. We had got a couple of showers of rain, and it took off really good. That's when we were
Oh.
sick. And then, so my grandson got out there, I want to say Saturday or Sunday, started mowing it, and then he had to stop to go do something. And then when the other grandson got home, he took over and got most of it done. We still got they came out and dug our ditch out, and it's made it really a hard turn to get up. You have to pretty much get a hand mower and go downhill like this now, out by the ditch.
Hmm.
Oh,
Well, it's been a little bit cooler weather here too, so it's not that makes it not grow as much.
Yeah. I figure we only probably got 2 more cuttings and we're done.
Yeah, I'm hoping maybe one more. We'll see, 1 or 2.
The backyard needs to cut what the donkey and the pony's not eating.
Hmm.
Something called Dallas grass that they use on the highways because it has such deep roots. I don't know how the heck that got here. But
So, what kind of surgery did Cindy's son have?
It was on his knee. I can't
probably
remember.
ACL or something.
Says that's a rough surgery. I just wondered what
Or
surgery.
tore meniscus or whatever that is.
Oh yeah, pulled meniscus. Yeah, I did that one time when I fell.
Yeah, my
that is
daughter
a little
did.
rough. It takes a little bit getting over that.
Yeah, she said it hurt real bad.
Then I had to go to therapy to get it to help too.
Yeah.
Try living down, stepping off of a pony and tearing your knee. A miniature horse. Go to climb off of it and twisted her. My daughter-in-law, the mini donkey and stuff and mini horse that we have in the backyard was at their house, and she thought she'd be smart and get on the pony and ride it. And she went to climb off, and somehow her foot stopped, and she just kept going somehow. Tore her knee to pieces. Had to have it surgery, put it all back together again. My son had video of her falling off, stepping off that pony.
Yeah, if they had to reconstruct his ACL and both meniscus, I could see that. Mine was like outpatient surgery, just laparoscopically. There's just a little tiny stitch there is all you could see, but it was just on one side. But I still had to go to physical therapy for about 6 weeks. But when I fell, it didn't hurt at all. And about 2 months later, my knee just kept hurting. That's when I found out I tore the meniscus.
Hello, Joey.
How's the puppy doing, Francis?
spoiled rotten. She's at my son's right now. They keep her like when we have to come to the hospital or whatever.
Yeah.
And Nathan said, she's under the cover with me. She's laying up against my butt. I said, under the cover? She don't never get under the cover for us.
Yeah.
What
You
kind of
probably
puppy
will
is it?
now.
What kind of puppy is it, Francis?
A French bulldog.
Oh, okay.
She's spoiled rotten. She's 5 months old. She's spoiled rotten. She's just learned how to jump off the bed and jump back on it. But now, if I'm laying down, Mama, you gonna get up and put me on that bed. I'm not jumping up there. I have to get up and lift her up on the bed. But
We know about spoiled puppies here.
yeah,
Today she was
that's a
doing her
PD
best to
dog.
try, jump up and down. She wanted me to catch her, so she kept jumping up, and I kept trying to catch her, but she wasn't getting high enough.
That's a PD dog. We weren't gonna get another one, but it's been about 8 months, and John saw this one, and he just fell in love with her.
Kathy, did you know I have a new great granddaughter?
No, I didn't know it.
Yeah, she's either 3 or 4 weeks now. I can't remember exact date, but she came a month early. and she weighed 4 pounds at birth. But now
Oh,
she's up to 5'8".
But she's okay, isn't she?
Yeah. Oh yeah. She only stayed in the hospital 3 days. Her and her mom.
A great grandbaby, golly.
Oh yeah. That's
It'd be,
like one,
I probably won't
two.
be living whenever I have a great
That's the
grandbaby.
third one, and another one's coming in November.
Wow.
So
When's your trip?
this Friday morning.
Mm-hmm. Cruise?
So it won't be long.
No,
Where
you'll
is
have a good time.
it
Is it a
going?
sewing cruise or?
No, it's not a sewing cruise.
Oh,
We fly from Oklahoma City to Boston, and we have to be there like a day early, just because of delays and this that you could have, because that boat won't wait until
no.
we leave. We leave Saturday afternoon on the ship, and we're going up to Maine, and then we're going up to like Canada, like Nova Scotia, Prince Edward Island, Quebec, up like that. Then we fly back from Montreal. But coming back, we were supposed to have straight flight, but now it got changed, and we go from Montreal, Canada, to Charlotte, North Carolina, and then to Oklahoma City. But there's about a 4-hour layover in Charlotte.
Huh.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Oh, look.
My brat.
he's
He's
high.
gone.
I've talked to Carrie a little bit. She has FaceTime me. And the other night she called at 11:30 at night, and I was like, I am not answering that phone because she loves
No,
to
I
talk.
wouldn't either.
But that was
Well,
kind
I
of
have
late.
mine. I forget exactly what it says, but like do not disturb or something like that until
Mine and my husband's phone has been
Mm-hmm.
acting up to where
from like
people
10
call us
at night to 7 in the morning.
and they can't hear us. We can hear them, but they can't hear us.
Oh,
Huh.
The
your
lady that
quilt
was
is
calling me,
beautiful, Rita. Your
Oh,
heart,
thank Mark.
the
It's
bordello.
it's too
That's
bright, I think, but anyway.
I don't think so. I love it.
it's beautiful. I think it's beautiful.
Yeah, I've been to Charlotte's airport once. I think that was the one where all the airplanes were like dangling from the ceiling
Hmm.
Oh, okay.
that you could see.
what are you doing?
Larry, have you been to Charlotte's airport?
Watch it. Watch it.
Yeah.
No.
Do they have airplanes hanging from the ceiling at the airport?
I don't remember. I just got off.
Okay.
That's where I go into one time.
But I just thought that was kind of amazing just because of, Kitty Hawk and North Carolina and all of that.
Yeah.
But they were like older, planes from way, way back. But I thought that was kind of neat.
Speaking of old planes, did you see that they finally found Amelia Earhart's plane, supposedly?
Didn't see
I
that.
didn't see that.
I've heard it, but I thought it'd be on the news. I think if that really happened.
If it was,
I thought they found it a long time ago. I guess I'm dreaming. They're
no, I don't
probably
think
just
they ever
thinking.
did.
I
Or
think at
her.
I
one time they
seen it.
thought they found her body.
Yeah, I seen that on YouTube, and I don't believe half the stuff like that I read.
Yeah. If it was really so, it would have hit national news like
Right.
on every.
Yes, I agree.
Nah.
You've been getting some pretty material in, Rita.
Oh yeah,
Uh-huh.
I have. That last one,
Yeah,
that Grand Haven, that's so pretty.
it sure is.
You had a couple of them I thought were really, really pretty.
And that Tango and Dainty Meadow, they're all pretty.
Mhm.
They are.
I've got to get caught up on some of the stuff I got now. I've just been buying some basics to go with stuff.
So Rita, are y'all gonna
I've
be
got so much
planting
too.
sweet potatoes?
What was that?
Are you gonna be planting sweet potatoes in your garden?
No, well, if you were going to plant them, it would be time to dig them, and we didn't plant any this year.
Oh, okay.
But I did get out there today because Terry asked me to help him, and we planted some little old collard plants he started. Because he said, "Can you come and help me?" You know, his hip bothers him. Because I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
didn't do it, so I
Yeah.
did.
Do you
Y'all, I'll
plant
be so
anything
glad when
else
I
in the
get my
fall
teeth.
besides greens?
We didn't plant the greens this year. You know, other than collards will be the greens that'll be there this winter. But we
Yeah.
didn't plant turnip greens.
Yeah.
We have before, but not this year.
Yeah.
And
Um,
they,
I,
but he's been looking.
I was looking at in my pantry today at all my like home canned goods, feeling of the lids, and I found one that was not sealed.
Not
Do you
sealed.
think I should throw it away?
Oh yeah, I throw it
I think
away.
so
Okay.
because you don't
And
know
what
how
it
long it's
is,
been
it's a
there.
pasta sauce.
Yeah, too
Is
much.
what it
Yeah.
is. But everything else, because I got like pickles and
I
jelly.
wouldn't chance it though. I wouldn't chance it because
Yeah,
you don't
so
know how long it's
I'll say,
been unsealed like that.
yeah, I don't know. I haven't checked it
Yeah.
in a long time.
Well, I mean, I would dump the stuff and then take care of the jar. I'd clean the
Oh
jar.
yeah.
Yeah,
The
Yeah,
jar.
yeah, I'm gonna keep the jar. I don't never throw away the jar,
jar, huh?
but
Yeah, I'd
I'll dump the
for sure
ingredients.
dump the
And I'm
stuff.
like, dang it, that's one of my pasta sauces with Mrs. Wages.
I wish that you guys could see all these purple hull peas that Terry's been picking. You know, he has picked 10. I'm not kidding, 10 5-gallon buckets.
Oh my gosh.
That's probably
Mm,
I
what's
remember the
aggravated is
first
him.
one.
I
I
love
And
find
I
purple
some
remember
heart
the
beans.
first one that he shelled.
he's shelled them all because that pea sheller just they go right through there.
Oh
And we haven't even started on those little white cream peas and the whippoorwill peas. So I tell you what, we're going to live on peas for like 10 years. So
yeah. I hear you.
won't have to.
That's all right. Make your cornbread and
and fry some taters if we got them. And yeah,
right. Uh-huh.
Put a bunch of vegetables
That's a meal
together
right
and
there.
some stew and
Yeah.
make you a soup.
mhm. That Joanna, that is a lot of peas. And I haven't done anything with them. I've just kind of put them in a plastic bag and stuck them in the freezer. And in a few days, when it gets a little cooler, I'm gonna can them. But I hadn't done that
Yeah.
yet.
When I was younger, I used to pick on the halves with a guy. He'd grow enough that he'd go on halves with you when you picked them, and then he'd keep probably about half of it and then donate the rest of it to food banks. And I'd never
Oh,
had
that's
those
nice.
Italian green beans, and that's what we'd pick. Oh, those were so
The
good.
flat green beans,
They're
the
good.
flat.
Yeah, we don't grow those. Green beans are hard to pick though. They're down in the bush.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like I
At
said,
least
that was my
at
younger
least these
days.
purple hull peas, they're top picks, so they're just kind of sticking out there. We can grab
Yeah.
them.
Well,
Yeah.
the same girl that
Grab
got
them
me
and
into
keep on
that,
going.
Mm-hmm.
the house that I lived at, that I had blackberries that were sort of going crazy in the garden. And I tried picking them, and she goes, "I tell you what," she goes, "you save your milk cartons and cut the front of them open where she could throw them in there." She goes, "I'll come over and pick on house." And I says, "Go for it." I learned real quick I didn't like picking them blackberries.
I
But
don't like picking blackberries. Oh my gosh.
I did that when I was a kid with my
But they are
grandmother. We'd go out in
so
the
good.
woods.
My mom and dad had on their property several bushes that were just growing wild.
Yeah.
But I'd have to get out there and wear long sleeves to pick them.
Good
I
night,
went with my
Josie.
grandmother we go along the roadside and see them and stop and pick them. When I first moved to Poolville back in '85, there was those wild Mustang grapes everywhere.
Oh, those are so good.
And
They
my
make
mom,
good jelly.
yeah, my mom came over
Good night,
and we made
Cheryl.
jelly with it. I sat on the horse's back. I just climbed up on the horse and we'd go along the tree line and pick them.
Night, Lisa.
Good night, Lisa. Are y'all all
Good
getting
night.
tired? Are y'all getting tired yet?
Everybody's going to bed.
No, we've only been on here an hour and 30 minutes. Y'all turning in early tonight.
It's not even 9 o'clock yet here.
Well, it got dark earlier and it makes us think
It's
it's
10 o'clock here.
Yeah.
But there's I'm seeing 86 still up. That's a big number. That's a big
Wow.
I know here a few minutes ago I started yawning. I bet I yawned 4 or 5 times, and then it kind of quit. But
I had a hard time sleeping just because I knew I had to get up early with those guys coming over today.
mhm.
I heard one time that if you yawn, that means your brain is tired.
Well, it's because of a lack of oxygen.
My brain's always tired.
My brain must be really tired because I yawn all the time.
It's a lack of oxygen. It's time you take a big old gulp of, oxygen.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got
Why
tired
did I do
brain.
that? Put a knot in that thread and I didn't need a knot.
But I am going to go live again in the morning if I can up there at Quilt Shop. Y'all going to come visit?
I can't because I got senior lunch and playing cards tomorrow.
Okay. But if some of the rest of you can, and
And I got a call
early,
to
that's what
Dennis in the morning at 8 o'clock, so I probably won't be around to do it. What you looking for, John?
What you
Why?
working on? You working on the quilt still?
You don't want to get up over here.
I won't be, but I'm going to help the other girls that's working on those.
I'm going to go, y'all, because John needs me to help him do something. And
Okay. Bye, Francis.
Bye, Francis.
I'll see y'all again. Maybe I'll have some teeth by then.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. My mother's name was Frances. Aura Frances Flip.
Uh-oh. Joanna fell and she thinks maybe she's hurt her hip.
My mom had to go live with her grandmother for a while. And she'd go out and hang out in the mulberry tree, and my grandmother would say, "You're just mad at me because you got named after me."
Are you going to show your fabric? Lynn's asking.
Well, I can. I could probably do that. I do those videos when new stuff comes in, and I put most of it on the web store.
What time are you going to be up?
I'm going to be. I've set it up for a little bit before 9 because those girls have been coming about 9. And if they get there and everything gets busy, then I don't get it set up. So I set it up ahead of time. So this is tomorrow.
Ready?
Is
You're
it
not
helping
going to
you
get
sell
in this
more
rain,
fabric?
are you?
I hope I do, but we haven't gotten any yet.
Oh, they said we may get up to 10 inches.
My goodness, that'll flood.
Mm-hmm. Thank goodness we live on a hill.
Yeah.
A small hill.
Yeah, where it can drain.
Mm-hmm.
We live on here. We just live on.
Yeah, it's supposed to start a little bit tomorrow, and then Thursday and Friday pretty bad. That hurricane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's liable to rain for several days on you. A few days.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess Larry would be out in the garden holding the umbrella up picking okra.
Our okra is just a blooming its head off. We're getting so much okra now, but I keep
Us
cutting it
too.
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
I
late
put
getting
another.
started, but finally did.
Yeah, I put 7 gallons now of
Oh my
okra cut up
gosh.
in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
But I got to
And
cook some Saturday for my son-in-law.
uh-huh.
I
And
love fresh cooked okra. It is so
Oh,
good.
me too, Sheila.
I've
and
got
And
2
I'll
little
eat it.
helpings in the freezer of okra I put up. I'm kind of
Well,
saving them.
talk here. Yeah.
if we live close, I would give you some.
I would
Yeah.
too. I would too. So
Come fry me up some.
Yeah, that is one of my favorite vegetables is fried okra.
Mine too.
Yeah, it
But
just has
now
to be.
I will eat okra any way it's cooked. I love it.
I love it.
Well, I prefer it to be fried.
yeah. But the other day I cooked some of those purple hull peas and I laid just a few pods on the top of it, and that was pretty good that way. I didn't
Yeah.
disturb it too much because I didn't want them to get real slimy.
Can
But
you?
Yeah, I don't like it when it gets slimy. I'm like, no, just chunk it,
I don't care. I'll eat it slimy.
No.
I know a lot
And
of
I
people.
want it to be fried in a cast iron skillet.
Boy, you're picky.
I just fry mine in a
particular.
Teflon usually.
sick, yeah.
That's
It's a-
just how I grew up, the way it was done,
Hmm
Yeah.
And bacon grease.
Yes.
My
Mhm.
mom used to always cook it in a cast iron skillet too.
The only cast iron skillet I have, the big one is I use it for cornbread and I don't want to mess it up. I guess
Yeah.
I need to buy me another big casserole. Cast iron.
I've
fried
got so many.
and it
I've
wasn't
got
messed
so many
up,
cast
though.
iron
Wasn't
skillets.
it?
I've got one that was my grandma's, and it's just round enough, like say, to cook 1 egg in it.
Mhm.
Oh,
And then,
what was you
then I
saying?
have 2 probably 10-inch ones. Then I've got one that's real deep, like a Dutch oven. Then I have that one. Then I bought me a little 8-inch one, and I halved my cornbread recipe because just for me, it's just about the right amount. Have some left
Well,
over.
you could probably make your cornbread in that little egg skillet though. Be about all
No,
you
I
can
think
do.
it would be too much because it's little
Mhm.
and it's not very tall.
Okay.
But the 8-inch one has quite a bit of height to it.
I've got a friend that I bet you she's probably got a good 30, 40 iron, cast iron cooking things.
Mm-hmm.
We used to go to
I
that,
don't
that
I
trade
don't
day thing
even
I was
use a
telling you about.
recipe for my cornbread.
I don't
I
either.
just throw it together.
I just put it in there, do it up, and
Me too.
done.
You need to
Put
see
it
the
in the
way
pan.
Brooke on Cog Hill makes hers. She puts oil in her skillet, puts it in the oven, gets it up to 350 or so, or
Yep.
oven that's 350,
Yep.
and then she does that. I guess the self-rising cornbread or whatever, mixes
Yep.
Yeah.
it, puts it in the pan, and pour a little milk in there, stir it around, throw it in there. She does it so it's real thin and crispy.
Well, I do that, except I take the hot skillet out and I have a little more oil, what I really need, and I pour it in my batter.
Yeah, she does
and
that too.
Serve the batter, and then when I put it in that hot skillet, the edges of it you'll hear it sizzling, and I put
Yeah.
it right in a 400-degree oven.
I tried it. My husband didn't like it. He wanted it
Cornmeal
to
on
be over
my hot oil though too. Before I put my batter in there. Y'all don't do that?
I
What?
do.
Do
Yeah, I
what?
do.
I do.
Sprinkle the dry cornmeal in the skillet before you put
Never
your batter.
have. Never.
I've always done that. Mama did it, so I do it. So
My mom didn't do that, so I don't do that.
Never heard of that before. While the skillet's grease is getting hot, you put cornmeal in that?
quilt.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
What does that do?
Oh, I don't
Helps
know,
to
but
keep it from
it makes the crust to me. I think the crust is better, and
My
I
husband's
Oh,
still
like
used.
Is it?
cornbread, so
My
Well,
I
husband's
was
used to.
always
I'm gonna give
told
it a
it.
try one time.
I
See
was
what.
always told it helps to keep it from sticking.
that maybe that too. Yeah.
I'm so used to fixing Jiffy cornbread mix for all these
Ooh,
years.
Uh,
it's
I
too sweet.
I don't think. I haven't bought Jiffy.
That's
Too
un-American.
sweet. Yeah, that's too sweet.
Why? It's from Michigan. That's where they make it at.
No,
Yeah,
no.
but it's got sugar in it. Us folks from the South don't put sugar in our cornbread.
No. And it's so easy to make. It's just nothing to it.
Hmm. It is like a biscuit. Biscuits are easy to make.
Mhm. I don't make as many biscuits, but I always make homemade cornbread. You know,
Hmm.
Have y'all ever tried chicken and cornmeal mix? You ever done that?
Uh-uh.
I don't fry chicken anymore.
Is that
I
good
go to
too?
the local restaurant
You
to the
you wouldn't
deli
want it all the
there.
time. It's pretty good.
Yeah, Jane Martin, I like it with sugar in it too. I guess because that's what my mom always fixed. If
Yeah.
it's got sugar in it, I'll eat it.
Uh,
Doesn't it show?
uh,
We just never put
M&M's.
sugar in
it
it.
is.
We just never did.
Wonder what my A1C was today.
Now my cast iron skillet that's like the Dutch oven one, that was my mom. So it's like real old.
Mm.
Well, ladies, I'm going to see y'all later. My back is killing me, and it's time to go do a couple things for
And
me.
I think I'm gonna see all y'all tomorrow if you'll come by and visit. So
I'll try to be there. All right,
That's our
bye-bye.
cue.
Bye,
Bye,
everybody.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Good night.
Good night, everyone.
Good
good
night.
night,
I'm
everybody.
going to push the button.
Thanks for coming
Have
by.
fun on your trip, Sheila.
Thank you.
Okay, good night. Good night to everybody that's still over there in chat. Well, maybe I'll see y'all all tomorrow. Good night, Marilyn. I'm waving. Good night, Rhonda and Mary Webb. Oh, bon voyage to Sheila. All right, ending the stream. Good night. Good night, Joanna.